Madayaw Davao. Good day, everyone. The COVID-19 pandemic has drastically altered the global landscape. One of the most important things in our society that has been shaken is the education sector. But this pandemic proved how resilient the school administrators, teachers, students, and parents are. And now, we are all here today because we made it through this challenging school year. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 41st Senior High School Commencement Exercises of Francisco Bustamante National High School with the theme, Strengthening the Quality of Education Amid the COVID-19 Pandemic. Let us begin with an audiovisual presentation of the Philippine National Anthem to be followed by the opening prayer. This will be followed by the singing of the regional hymn and the division hymn.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Kayang magiliw, helas ng sinakalan, alam ng puso, sa dikit mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, tuyak ka ng magiting, sa manlulupin, di ka pasisingil, sa nagagang tutok sa simoy at sa langit mong bangaw, ay hinatang tula, kawin sa pagkayang minamahal, ang isang ng matawad mo'y tagumpay na nag-iingin, ang bituin at araw niya kailan ang may di magtitingin, luman ang araw ng walhagit pagsinta, buhay langit sa piling mo. Ang inigaya ng pantay mga api, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
Heavenly Father, you are the God of love, and we thank you that you are with us in every change and transition. We thank you for the protection and for giving us the courage and strength to endure these very challenging times. We thank you for the lives of the teachers who tirelessly do their duties despite this pandemic, our stakeholders who never leave us and help us through, and for our students who worked tirelessly for their success. We thank you for all the hands, skills, and talents who made this virtual graduation possible. Father, send your Spirit upon these students and fill them with your wisdom and blessings. Grant that they may devote to their studies and draw closer to you. Bless them with hope so that they move into the future with eagerness and open hearts. Help them to put the knowledge, skills, and insights gained through their education to use for the good of all humankind. Inspire them to believe in the goodness of life, even when faced with challenges and difficulties. As they commence to the next level of their lives, may they grow ever more grateful and wise. This we pray in Jesus' name. Amen.
Lamian, yutang tabunog, daghan ug nindot.
loyalty, our city's pride and honor. The future we will shape through thee. Hail quality education, we shall strive head, hand, heart and soul. Hard work, unceasing effort, we shall cling till we reach our goal. Let's be filled with gladness, dedication and deep commitment, for in the youth lies our nation's hope. Depth's mission and vision, with divine guidance will never fail. The fountainhead of wisdom, through thee our nation lives. Together we march onward, prosperity. Let's be filled with gladness, dedication and deep commitment, for in the youth lies our nation's hope. For in the youth lies our nation's hope.
Today, we will virtually witness one of the most remarkable happenings of anybody's life, the graduation day, to celebrate achievements with gratitude and pride. To deliver the welcome address, help me welcome Dr. Christine A. Cervantes, Grade 11 Curriculum Head.
My courtesy and respect to our equally competent leaders of the Department of Education, headed by Madam Leonor M. Briones, to our Dynamic Regional Director, Sir Alan G. Farnazo, to our Transparent and Just Schools Division Superintendent, Sir Reynaldo M. Gallena, to our hands-on Public Schools District Supervisor in Cluster 4, Sir Bernabe M. Alicaya, to our supportive school head, Ma'am Joanne B. Galarion, to all faculty and staff of Francisco Bustamante National High School, parents and graduates, a pleasant day to all of you. It is my pride and honor to welcome all of you to this year's virtual commencement exercises. School year 2020-2021 has been a tough year for all of us. The aftermath of COVID-19 brings internal turmoil and troubles in our daily lives. But despite all of these, we have remained steadfast and resilient. Our teachers and students continue to thrive to ensure continuity of lifelong learning. To our batch 2021 graduates, may you continue to excel in whatever endeavor you will take. May you continue to spread your wings and soar higher to reach your dreams. To all proud parents, congratulations for a job well done. Kudos everyone. Once again, welcome and mabuhay po tayong lahat.
Right now, ladies and gentlemen, are the inspiring words from our renowned DepEd leaders for our graduates, starting with the Secretary of Education, Honorable Leonor Magtulis Briones, with DepEd Regional Director, Dr. Alan D. Farnazo, CESO 4, with the Schools Division Superintendent, Reynaldo M. Gallena, CESO 5, and Public Schools District Supervisor, Cluster 4, Bernabe M. Alicaya.
Good day to each and everyone who is attending virtually present at this time of our graduation ceremonies for our beloved and very precious graduates for the school year which ends at this time. First of all, I'd like to greet the parents and family members without whose sacrifices, whose reminders, and whose participation in the learning process for our graduates have resulted in this culmination program. This year, your role has changed drastically, where we've always thought, we've always believed that the matter of educating our children rests nearly exclusively on our teachers and our staff. This time, you parents, you family members, you who are in the households of our learners have expanded your role and contributed to this wonderful day wherein finally our learners are graduating in this culmination exercise. So congratulations, because this year has not been very easy, has not been a picnic for our teachers, for our family members, as well, especially the parents, mothers, fathers, sisters, brothers, and all who have contributed to the achievement of our learners at this time. So, maraming salamat at congratulations, parents and family members. Mas malaki ang role ninyo at this time compared to earlier graduation exercises. Secondly, I would also like to greet our teachers, without whose very careful review and careful supervision of the work of our pupils and our learners, this event would not be taking place at all. And so thank you, teachers. Your role has also expanded, in addition to seeing to it that the modules are faithfully followed, the assignments are correctly implemented, and the learners are truly learning. And you have had to deal with new ways of assessing the performance also of the learners. So congratulations, teachers, for enduring, for your patience, for your love for our learners, and your willingness to engage in a way and methods of teaching which are different from those which are used to. Assessment must have been especially difficult for you, especially since you were not able to see most of the time our students in face-to-face meetings, and most of the meetings, of course, were virtual. We'd also like to thank the local government units for their interest, for their cooperation, and for their continuing contributions to the needs of education, even as our children do not go to school. Your donations of material as well as financial resources at this time are most welcome, and your advice has been taken seriously not only by our teachers, by our school officials, but also by our officials in the Department of Education. We continually talk with local government units, especially in times of disaster, in times of great need for classrooms, for space, and for responses to unforeseen emergencies. Thank you, local government units. But of course, most of the congratulatory greetings fall on the deserving graduate. Each and every one of you is truly special. You are different from the other graduates who have passed through the portals of your school. You went to school practically without seeing your teachers, if at all. You went to school with your parents, your mothers, and your fathers hovering over your shoulders and seeing to it that you are able to complete your assignments. You are completing your studies at a time when examinations and assessments are different. You are culminating these long months of hard work at this time, even as you have to do family chores, even as you are distracted, and even as your world has turned upside down, and it seems and it appears as if we don't know what the future holds and what will happen next. But you have persevered, and now you are ready to graduate. And therefore, you deserve each and every bit of congratulations from us in the Department of Education, from your parents and family members, your teachers, from the officials in local government, as well as in the parent teachers associations. You deserve each and every single congratulatory pat on your back, each hug, virtually of course, and each greeting, which I am sure you are also receiving virtually. I don't know if you will remember this event many years from now. I have tried to recall myself who our graduation speaker was when I finished high school and when I finished my college studies. All I remember is that the graduation speaker was someone important, someone who was invited because that someone is supposed to give a message. What was more important to us graduates at that time was the excitement of the celebrations, the happiness and the joy of our parents, the sadness of parting from our classmates and from our teachers, and the enjoyment of all the graduation events that usually take place come commencement day. When I was a college student, we had a series of events which were designed to embed in our minds, which were designed to help us remember and not forget our days in college. We would spend one whole day going around the campus, visiting the classrooms, saying goodbye to our teachers, and sharing memories. We would have bonfires to say goodbye to each other. We had baccalaureate services where we committed ourselves to God and we prayed for guidance when we go out into the world. So many celebrations, and the speaker, of course, is the least important and easily forgotten component of the graduation exercise. Nonetheless, I will exert all efforts to share with you what I see are things or issues which a graduate should remember and recall. I have said that you are very special. You are very different. You are pioneering. There has been no other class like your class. There has been no other graduate like you as a graduating student, because you are the very first graduate of the blended learning response to education in the Philippines. And so you ask yourself, what awaits you in the world outside? You can either work, because the kind of curriculum you survive and underwent as a student will enable you to go to work if you wish to go to work. Some of you will proceed to further studies, and this would be a wonderful thing because there are many opportunities for further expanding your knowledge, for further answering and looking for explanations of issues, events that make you curious, especially in science, in technology, and also in the arts. So you can work, you can go to further studies, and perhaps some of you will settle down, hopefully not too soon, so you can pursue what you really want to do. So today, this is why we call this exercise a commencement exercise. It's not the end of our studies. It's not the end of all our efforts with blended learning, with modules, with floods, with earthquakes, and of course with COVID. It's a commencement of doors opening to you. More doors will be opened because you are a graduate. You can work, you can proceed for further studies, you can help your parents, and you can perhaps look for opportunities to do what you have always wanted to do, whether at work, whether at advanced studies, whether at learning more in science, in technology, in mathematics, and in the arts. All of these opportunities are available to you. More doors are being opened. I hope you will select the door which arouses your curiosity, the door which will help you know more about this world, and the door which will allow you to contribute to the development of our country and contribute whatever we can to solve our problems and our challenges. Congratulations once more to each and every one of you. Congratulations to you, parents and family members. Congratulations to you, teachers. When I was chair of the board of Silliman University, each time we had graduation ceremonies, during the baccalaureate and during commencement itself, I would cry. I would cry because you are sending out into the world a new batch of graduates, and we want to be sure that what is awaiting them is appropriate. We want to be sure that they are ready for what awaits them when they select which door to open. And so, we tell you, go out to the world, do whatever you want to do. God be with you, and be assured that all of us love each and every one of you. Congratulations.
Intensifying education in this time of pandemic is truly a Herculean challenge. We have been strengthening quality education over the years, but we are now confronted with the new normal where we need to change learning modalities and strategies swiftly. Making them responsive is even more challenging, not to mention exciting. Dear graduates and parents, the school year 2020-2021 will be written in two different ways in our history. One would be a story of resilience. The other would be accounts of discovery and creativity. No matter how we look at each story, we are faced with the puzzling truths of survival and success. Yes, we have survived 1 year of no face-to-face interaction inside the classroom. We survived with learning through the help of modules or online delivery and instructions, or radio and TV-based instructions. I would like to commend every school for preparing comprehensively its learning continuity plan with alternative actions and solutions for those who need interventions. Our more than 1.4 million enrollees in public and private schools from kindergarten to grade 12 have shared their stories of joy and sadness. Some of them are glad to experience staying and learning at home together with their parents or siblings, while others feel sad not seeing their classmates and teachers. Our more than 44,000 teachers have walked extra miles, ensuring no learner will be left behind. I commend their sacrifices, hard work, and a lot of creativities. They innovated and unleashed their potentials in this time of pandemic. We have witnessed how they have become instant videographers, broadcasters, writers, artists, bikers, and many more. We have proven that education can continue anytime and anywhere, even with this pandemic that threatens us. Congratulations to all of you graduates, parents, teachers, and our educational leaders for, by looking at all these challenges as opportunities to learn and grow, you showed how resilient you can be. The department in this time is prouder to see all of you endure the tests of time. This pandemic has connected all of us to think of each other's safety and welfare. Let us continue to pray for healing. Let us continue to pray for hope and for better days.
To the school head, teachers, non-teaching personnel, parents, other guests, and the stars on today's occasion, you graduates of SY 2020-2021. Good day to all of you. Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. Nelson Mandela once opined, education is the greatest tool all of us can maximize to make a difference in the lives of the people. Education is a passport to a better future. With education, one can significantly contribute to building the nation. Education remains as a constant pursuit for knowledge and wisdom in spite of the uncertainty of the times. The continuous delivery of education has been one of the challenges brought about by this worldwide pandemic. We, as educators, persevered to fight for the education of our children. COVID-19 may have spread its malediction worldwide, but it could never dampen the spirit of hope among the Filipinos who continue to fight for life in response to the need of our learners. The Department of Education, Division of Davao City, geared up for different learning delivery modalities for school year 2021. While most of the workers have been working from home, our students have also been learning from home. The present time has seen different modes and methods of delivering education in lieu of the traditional face-to-face classes. Various modes of education include modular approach, online classes, blended learning, television and radio broadcasting delivered through asynchronous sessions, and others. All of these different modes of learning deliveries, methods and platforms have one goal: to ensure the continuous delivery of education among the students. It is the primary aim of the schools division to help provide quality education for all learners who belong to diverse cultural, economic, and socio-political strata in society. Throughout the years, the Department of Education has continued to implement its core function of ensuring access to promoting equity in and improving the quality of basic education through various learning institutions and educational programs. And so with some relevant partnerships with local and international stakeholders. The Department of Education thrives by its mandate to be the formulator of the education processes, policies, and system in the Philippines. At this juncture, let me thank everyone who helped in making the continuous delivery of education possible. To the teachers, for your unwavering dedication and selfless hearts for service, for educating the youth, this commendation. To the parents, the achievements of your children will not be realized without your love, sacrifice, patience, and guidance. The graduation ceremonies would not be possible without your constant support and assistance. This graduation is not only an occasion to celebrate the milestone and achievements of your sons and daughters. This is also the moment where you, dear parents, should be honored. To the graduating class, congratulations. With the grace of God, your courage, determination, and hard work paid off. Use your education to excel, inspire, and most importantly, render your talents for the welfare of the nation. As the hope of the nation, you have the responsibility to keep the light of knowledge burning for all the time to come. One day, some of you will lead the nation, as others will have continued the perseverance to serve the country through their chosen profession. Never forget to be grateful to God for all the blessings you have been given. Do your best in everything you do. Pray to discern the path, profession, or vocation which God has called you to do. Pray for the strength to do your calling, your mission. As you leave the portals of this institution, do not prepare for college only, for the next step, for the next chapter of education. Remember to study and work with faith, hope, integrity, honesty, passion, diligence, and dignity, and the spirit of altruism. In the future, once you have finished your studies, remember that giving your time, talents, and service to your respective communities in your chosen field is a way of giving back, of bringing positive change to society. Again, I would say education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. Daghang salamat and mabuhay tayong lahat.
A warm day for everybody. To our learners, the kindergarten, the grade 6 schoolers, the 10th graders, and the senior high school, parents, teachers, school heads, and other stakeholders that contributed much to the learning process of our learners. Education amidst this pandemic requires convergence of effort, requires concerted effort so that learning competence will be delivered to the best that it can be. Education somehow is challenged by so many factors. It's challenged by the modality that we deliver, and the most of all, the challenges that we are facing is how to monitor the progress of this modality of learning that we want them to have. Teachers are making it to the top of their capacity while tapping the learners in any other form, while parents also doing their part, recognizing their support, recognizing the need to become a parent teacher in a way that they can manage the study habits of their children, of their learners. Now we come into a moment wherein we can harvest the fruit of our labor, both the parent, the teachers, and the school heads. My salutation to all of you for the unwavering effort, unwavering energy. Continue to be grounded with the truth that we are provided with all the blessings that we need so that we can continue our services to the people. Let us not allow that this pandemic will hamper or will dampen the processes of education that we need to deliver to all the learners. This will just pass by, and God promises to us that He will be with us for all the generation. Education is the only utility that we can have to survive life. Education is the only tool that we can understand on every situations in life that we need to go along. Education thereby as a utility will be giving us the truth that we need to survive, because we cannot ask God to stop the pandemic, because by nature it will be just dying by its natural death. What we will be praying to God is the truth that He will equip us physically to make us mentally strong, spiritually updated, so that we can somehow enjoy life amidst this pandemic. Education thereby considered as a right, but then education must be worked into. We will not be successful if our students, our learners, will not develop self-efficacy as to knowing to learn how to learn, with or without the physical or the face-to-face classes. Students, if develop the so-called self-efficacy, are those students who can somehow traverse life and can somehow be successful in the future. Education must be worked on, though it is very expensive if we want quality. Quality education is thereby must be a concerted effort among and in between learners, teachers, parents, community, and the top management. Our department is always invoking on quality education, but how it will be implemented, how it will be processed, is but dependent on how teachers afforded to them the opportunity, how the teachers afforded to the learners the opportunity to somehow develop the skills in learning how to learn. Congratulations to everyone. Congratulations to all the parents who contributed much to the success of their learners. Congratulations to all the teachers, and congratulations to all the stakeholders. We will not forget your contribution to the success of this very moment. And especially so, congratulations to the cream of the crop, the kindergarten learners, the grade schoolers, the 10th graders, completers, and the senior high school, which is about to leave the portal of their alma mater. Remember that if you soar high, be grounded by the faith of God that you are having in you. God will not and will never leave you in your journey. Once and for all, I am delighted with our moment today and celebration of your successes in life. Make your story a model to the next generation. Make your story that amidst this pandemic, you are capable of involving yourselves to overcome stress and to overcome difficulties in life brought by this pandemic. Once and for all, congratulations to everybody. Soar high and get speed.
Hearing words of encouragement from our high-ranking deputy officials is indeed very humbling. Thank you very much. At this juncture, may I call in our senior high school focal person, Michael Odagohoy, to present the candidates for graduation. To accept, to confirm, and later to give her message, ladies and gentlemen, Joan B. Galarion, Principal 2.
To our school's Division Superintendent, Dr. Reynaldo M. Galiena, Cecil 5, represented by Madam Joan B. Galarion, Principal 2, I am honored to present to you the 390 candidates for graduation of F. Bustamante National High School for the school year 2020-2021. 227 are male and 163 are female who have satisfactorily completed all the requirements prescribed by the Department of Education under the K-12 Basic Education Program. May I therefore request you to confirm their graduation.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as a representative of the Secretary of the Department of Education, through Dr. Reynaldo M. Galiena, Cecil 5, Office of the School's Division Superintendent, and having been presented by the Senior High School faculty of F. Bustamante National High School and duly certified by the Senior High School focal person of this institution that you have satisfactorily completed the basic requirements of senior high school as prescribed by the Department of Education under the K-12 Basic Education curriculum. I now confirm the 390 candidates for graduation, 227 male and 163 female, Senior High School of F. Bustamante National High School for school year 2020-2021. Congratulations.
Finally, let us now proceed to the presentation of graduates and awardees by their respective advisors. Grade 12 Archimedes, Academic Track, General Academic Strand, Advisor, Maria Elisa B. Valde.
Adlaon, Rodney V. Kamilawan, Jesse P. Cañete, Roldan Jr. G. Compendio, Adrian Roy C. Golo, J. Mark C. Gracia, John Carlo B. Ismael Abdur Rahman S. Joson, GRP. Saligi, Joshua A. Sangho, Nino A. Solis, Giovanni S. Sumampong, Archie M. Bagalanon, Sherry K. Barrientos, Claraville B. Basco, Jamaica O. Batulano, Jervy. Di Gracia, Anafe A. Ibriquez, Jocelyn P. Ispol Rocame N. Istolas Patricia Dawn O. Gabutan Tricia P. S. Jorge Kyra Kate R. Landero Charlene H. Maglente Kyra May P. Mohar Tricia P. Pasyente Michiko Ria N. Pal Rika May T. Panagsagan April K. E. Pogoy Ruela D. Rivera Andrea M. Silagan Karen B. Suazo April May M. Sultan Hanera M. Suson Genevieve H. Timpang Alyamay P. Tony Nashmera S.
Grade 12 Archimedes, Academic Track, Accountancy and Business Management.
Arsena Christopher S. Calzada Joshua M. Cascabil Sian James A. Damsey Michael P. Gonzaga Joven J. D. Intas Luis Kennedy M. Lastimosa Jesnel. Alibo Hannah C. Burden Jeremy D. Cardosa Sakura Alexandra H. Kunis Yvette M. Coronica Evanjoy A. Dahao Feby A. Digia Alvin Joey C. Discutido Mylene V. Diaz Rixamay R. Duran Juan C. Istorba Josel M. Estrada Bibilin L. Fajardo Ellen Rose L. Gallo Yuri R. Gasco Angelica G. Gumapon Jana Patricia P. Larobes Merishane D. Makabitsa Leia M. Nakila Louilin P. Pueblos Jivelin M. Puntungan Nessa Jane S. Serentas Jovelme T. Sipo Jennifer Ara L. Tunyakaw Ethel Joy E. Tuyungan Estrella Y.
Grade 12 Confucius, Technical Vocational Livelihood Track, ICT. Advisor, Mary Jean L. Dionson.
Abelis Bobson C. Abes James Fernan R. Ampo Philip Nico L. Arnoco Vryle Joshua. Avergonzado Ivan B. Bacalso Javan C. Balaba Johnwin E. Bulan John Del T. Bustamante Ion Mark M. Cabrera RJ A. Cabriles Joshua Earl A. Cadalinya Christopher B. Canyo Sherwin Q. Canoy Al Vincent L. Kaputan Donell S. Lim Walvick John C. Miguel David. Militar General A. Misamon Jones Ron B. Montenegro Aldrin A. Morales John Mark C. More John Emmanuel B. Munsan Michael M. Pakibar Brian T. Pag-Usara Anton James P. Remperas John Kenneth C. Rosales Jewelry S. Sakai Christopher. Sastre Adrian Q. Severiano Kent Lionel C. Shera Jurel P. Tindo Sebastian C. Torion Michael J. E. Adonacion Marjorie E. Bacchus Jovi P. Vite Erica U. Cabrera Rihanna Jane D. Cañada Gwen Jane S. Castro Mary Bean O. Grame Trisha O. Diasis Rosario S. Escolar Mary Grace S. Estolas Richel May O. Galianon Melo Visa C. Junto Erica. Mabale Annalyn B. Montifalcon Marceline C. Ombas Judeline T. Osama Norpa A. Solis Rachel B. Panhay Estelita P. Tesoro Cherry Joy R. Tolibao Arcel B. Vale Eliakim M. Valmoria Angelica P.
Grade 12 Einstein, Technical Vocational Livelihood Track, EIM. Advisor, Richard N. Escobedo.
Abis Dennis Paul N. Alaba Albert C. Amar J. M. Andan Omar M. Aresco Jonard C. Arnaldo Mervy J. P. Asuncion Christian Jolo T. Aitona Reden Jr. C. Bacante Prince Angelo M. Baculbas Yen C. Bandigan James Mark R. Batigulaw Raymark G. Bellones Johnny E. Bidero Joshua D. Birin Alman S. Bukag Warren E. Buhi Francis S. Bula John Chris E. Cadenas Rio John C. Cajes Melvin O. Daan Jericho L. Daguman Ranel Jr. H. Dango Steven Joan S. De la Cruz Zedric E. Dinagat Jonas N. Espinosa Ariel L. Esteban Christopher F. Porcadilla Mark Anthony V. Gahi Edsel Jr. N. Gaslam Jopet R. Guerrero Arbiel T. Hinay Heljon D. Ibarra Neil John D. Lagunsad Dienes C. Lahoy-Lahoy Romy Carl T. Laurente Javier Basti C. Lim Christian Carl M. Loreco Mark Leon C. Maasin Kenneth John M. Magaso Mark Julian D. Magbutong Kalimbing E. Molero RDJ A. Moncayo Joshua S. Moreno Ramil S. Mucho Ernest C. Obeso Archie Lou L. Ongkoy John Joseph L. Osorio Arth Lee D. Pareño Nelmar D. Pasolohan Wilburn Y. Perez John Miko A. Peel Kent Louis S. Pinada Janelle P. Prosia Mervin. Kimson Algie G. Rodaje James Job A. Salazar Chris John D. Salde Rani L. Saligo Kier Vincent C. Salib Satre Rodiner A. Salvado Jesus L. Samson Jericho T. Silmogan John Jel T. Solis Jezreel Jaime V. Sombrio Edel John C. Surigao Patrick James D. Susana John Lynn P. Talatala J. U. Valles Alman J. B. Conte Trixie May L. Enaldo Renlin D.
Grade 12 Galilee, Technical Vocational Livelihood Track, Hairdressing, Advisor, Ida B. Binauro.
Abadia Darwin A. Astudillo Edgar Jr. G. Sardosilio John Michael R. Tulibo Rico T. Aba Jurenme S. Alborne Giselle May A. Almeres Ramila V. Amoroso Cristal C. Aninion Cherry D. Argel Rosalie G. Bacos Giselle L. Bernadas Angelica M. Bisandi Rochelle L. Bualap May Angie. Calzada Angel C. Canyabano Hadelin A. Cervantes Jolfati. Digamo Gwen Trecia C. Denella Nicole Angelique. Dumdum Mary Grace C. Galamido Jamaica C. Guache Joanna Grace P. Gidon Mary Grace A. Gipo Angeli C. Bumapak Arabella D. Gunday Elaica C. Ibo Catherose N. Jimlani Yusrina Y. Lanoy Gineo A. Largo J. Frankie. Laurencio Shena C. Legues Abigail A. Limpot Rona Jane S. Yabang Robert Joy C. Lumundang Jana Marie L. Luna Dayan Darrell T. Mabulay Claire E. Marzon Mariana Yves A. Mayran Rosel Joy P. Mihares Nepolin Ann A. Menyoza Cherry May C. Nezizario Rani May C. Pinyas Jasmine C. Plaza Robin S. Kimay Angelica G. Kindao Daniela C. Ranoko Annette B. Ripoheo Dimple L. Rioja Princess Jean B. Sailabi Heza J. Suwan Melanie M. Tabigi Janice R. Tumilap Ethel May E. Villanueva Meljane C.
Grade 12 Galilee, Technical Vocational Livelihood Track, Cookery.
Dignos Berchan P. Inyate Robert Joseph. Gillian June Carlos C. Onoya Clarence P. Paul Stain J. G. Rabaka Jr. Ruel B. Ramos Ivan Jopres S. Centorias Marciano Jr. C. Aquino Colin. Cavete Angelos J. Dumaghan Charme A. Gibo Angeline C. Labisores Cherry Jean O. Lagumbay Mary Joy L. Madagmit Raquel T. Mar Johanna Marie M. Mesa Demeter Rose P. Obedencia Erica Jovinil C. Paladin Chariz V. Pulancos Rosel L. Rosario Danica P. Saging Elna May G. Salinda Daisimir P. Valias Christine B. Villaber Charmia Marie A.
Grade 12 Napier, Academic Track, Humanities and Social Sciences. Advisor, Ramelito A. Porio Jr.
Abrigana Jetrel John N. Adjerol Muhammad N. Alejo Ariel N. Ampilani Caliph N. Caberti Paul Jr. N. Dasai Joshua. Diaz Kenneth C. Enyola John Daniel S. Garbo Jandel R. Ginguyon Adrian V. Ligi Ramel E. Limutin Christian J. V. Manero John Lloyd C. Nakwa Christian J. D. Noynay Clarence G. Pareñas Kelly Jen C. Pineda Jethro John T. Pino John Cedric P. Postrero Rodney Joe Jr. I. Regasa Christopher. Sebidan Lloyd Z. Abelia Vanessa Rose E. Agujetas Raven Joy E. Alcain Edsel G. Beloy April Rose S. Birao Ana Joy E. Birin Hesa A. Caballes April L. Cabadño Kimberly E. Kagumay Angelica E. Kaingles Hanijin A. Calzada Sheena Marie G. Carnasa Chescame C. De la Cruz Kyla B. Demetria Hyacinth B. Dimakuta Applejoy D. Dusan Rhea R. Ganancial Jane Melody T. Enclino Ederos G. Ligisin Shireen D. Lihay-lihay Maverin S. Lovino Melissa. Madera Zendi J. White. Mahilom Shelame O. Malakura Richelle Marie V. Manua Princess Aghar. Obiso Vanessa C. Aurelio Rica Chloe S. Pintor Patricia Joel E. Quijardo Princess Mare F. Hilyaza Remy Marie T. Ramos Charmaine B. Ravelo Angel Catrice R. Rochi Christine Lane C. Sampang Liza N. Sarah L. K. B. Semina Shomibel Loveland L. Siton Diane Rose N. Tango Meljan C. Tolentino Hannah N.
Grade 12 Pythagoras. Academic track, Humanities and Social Sciences. Advisor, Jocelyn L. Noveloso.
Bacolod Alaric C. Bambos Eric John E. Basco Raymark M. Bautista Army John P. Bino Ivan A. Castro Jenny F. Esgana E.G. Man D. Evangelista Nayib C. Garay Alfredo Jr. M. Garay Joshua Erwell B. Labando Mark A. Manlupi Randy Jr. T. Palmos Ryan Angelo V. Parma Benz Allen J. Pejermian Jessler S. Pesidas Denver James D. Ruiz Joseph A. Tampad Mark Lloyd D. Alviola Cherry Lou May O. Antipon Pamela Jane D. Apollo Cristel Joy N. Arcoles Sheila D. Arias Vinlex P. Aitona Joanna Rose C. Bagayas Gay Ann A. Kambang Mary Del B. Caserva Honeyfell P. Conol Satchelin S. Contemplacion Christine May D. Corenta Tessa Marie S. Dalugdol Faith C. Danielle Sophia C. Flores Levy T. Ignacio Jerry May M. Ibaos Trixia Jean S. Jimlani Asil A. Juanir Heidi Sheen I. Kalingalan Fatima Aiza A. Lasha Althea M. Laulario Dorilyn C. Lauria Eliana Lea A. Malyo Razel May C. Mawaji Siti Nurmi E. Noval Jessica Grace S. Ofrio Princess May. Onoy Kyla Eloisa D. Pamugas Lori Jane M. Penaso Leah Grace O. Petiluna Gemaline S. Sabangan Riza Q. Sahibil Mishaal O. Salazar Kylie S. Salili Angel C. Selgas Shermaine I. Suarez Leah Marie. Tuazon Jasmine P. Yinot Julia G.
At this juncture, let's now proceed to the presentation of academic awardees for school year 2020-2021. With high honors in alphabetical order, Abrigana Jeterel John M. Ligue Romel E. Malacura Rachel Marie V. And Tampad Mark Lloyd D. With honors in alphabetical order, Abis Dennis Paul N. Agujetas Raven Joy E. Alborme Giselle May A. Alibo Hannah C. Antipon Pamela Jane D. Arias Linlex P. Bagayas K.N. A. Bautista Arnie John P. Birao Anna Joy P. Biren Hessa A. Cabaño Kimberly E. Calzada Sheena Marie G. Calzada Joshua M. Canada Gwenny Jane S. Cardosa Sakura Alexandra H. Carnasa Cheska May C. Cascabel Sean James A. Caserva Honey Fell P. Collis Yvette M. Conte Trixie May L. Dahao Fevi A. De Gracia Ana Fi A. De la Cruz Cedric E. De la Cruz Kyla B. Demetria Hyacinth B. Diaz Kenneth C. Diaz Rexam R. Dignos Berchan P. Dimatkutak Applejoy D. Duran Joanne T. Dusal Rhea R. Enaldo Renlin B. Enriquez Jocelyn P. Evangelista Naif C. Flores Lebe T. Garay Alfredo Jr. M. Garbo John Del R. Gonzaga Jobern J. D. Kipo Anjali C. Wanir Heidi Sheen I. Lasha Althea M. Largo Jade Frankie. La Robes Mary Shane B. The Gieson Shireen B. Madera Zendi Jade Y. Mahilo Sheila May O. Nakila Llewellyn P. Necesario Lani May C. Noval Jessica Grace S. Obidencia Erica Jovenil C. Obiso Vanessa C. Ofril Princess May. Aurelio Rica Chloe S. Pamugas Lori Jane M. Pesidas Denver James D. Pineda Jamel P. Filipino John Cedric P. Pintor Patricia Jewel E. Pueblos Gavelin M. Puntungan Nessa Jane S. Crimson Algie G. Ramos Evan Joe Chris S. Ramos Charmaine B. Regasa Christopher. Rivera Andrea M. Sampang Liza M. Sarail K. B. Sebidan Lloyd Z. Serentas Jobu May T. Shera Jurel P. Cinco Jennifer Ara L. Solis Rachel B. Suarez Leia Marie. Tanhay Estelita P. Tindok Sebastian C. Tolentino Hannah M. Tommy Nasmera S. Tonyakaw April Joy T. Toyongan Estrella Y. And Tuazon Jasmine P.
Congratulations, graduates! This will definitely give you a sense of achievement and a sense of responsibility towards fulfilling further commitments. Gratitude is believed to be the simplest prayer of the heart. It is a crucial part of attracting the riches and pleasure that you want and deserve in your life. The pleased and proud expressions of parents, teachers, guardians, and school officials are the driving force behind your achievement. There are no better words to express our gratitude today than thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, to offer the words of gratitude, let's hear it from Ramel E. Ligue with high honors.
Band plays a vital role throughout my high school journey. A year or two ago, I will never forget when someone gave me a blank piece of paper and asked, if you were to write your own life story, what would it be? Contemplating on the question, I looked back at the life I lived for the past years. And as a campus journalist, I asked myself, if my life were a book, was it worth each page and chapter? Would the reader be inspired or disappointed after reading it? To our Regional Director, Dr. Alan G. Fernazos, CESA 4, Assistant Regional Director, Maria Ines C. Asuncion, CESA 5, Schools Division Superintendent, Rinaldo M. Gilliena, CESA 5, Cluster 4 Public Schools District Supervisor, Bernabe M. Alicaya, to our Secondary School Principal 2, Joan B. Galarion, Senior High School Focal Person, Michael Dagohoy, Head Teachers, Master Teachers, Department and grade level heads, teachers, stakeholders, parents, our viewers, and to my fellow graduates, good morning. This school year has never been easy for all of us. The COVID-19 pandemic has become a global health issue and has had a major impact on our lives that brought many changes and challenges, especially in the education sector. However, in this time of uncertainty and fear that has seemingly taken over in our country, we have proven our resiliency and remained unfazed amidst all adversities. Personally, I have never imagined I would get this far. Back then, when I looked at the mirror, I see myself as a person with vague purpose in life. But now, here I am, standing and representing my batch in front of you, believing that nothing is impossible for those who remain humble and true to themselves. for those who work hard, for those who never give up trying, and for those who put their trust in God. In various instances, people doubted my capabilities. They were absolutely right. I do not really deserve all these blessings that God has given me. But all I can say is that it's not all about the victories that I have won. It's not all about the medals or certificates that make me deserving. And it's not all about me. But it is about those people who helped me reach this far. It is about those people who believed in me when I did not believe myself. Most importantly, it's all about God. That is why I would like to take this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to thank the people behind this recognition. For I would not have gotten this far without their help and their unrelenting support. I share this milestone with everyone who has supported me throughout my journey. To my ever-supportive elementary advisors, Ma'am Verdan, Ma'am Duterte, Ma'am Mordilla, Ma'am Tanyeza, Ma'am Mateo, and Ma'am Calalas. To my high school advisors, Ma'am Lafuente, Ma'am Satore, Ma'am Marilla, Ma'am Taporco, Ma'am Arcaza, and to Sir Porio. And to all our teachers, from the bottom of our hearts, we thank you for everything that you have done for us, even in the midst of pandemic. Indeed, you are not just a teacher for the school, but a teacher for life. To our parents, guardians, families, and relatives, words are not enough to describe how thankful we are. What we have achieved at this momentous moment of our life is our way of saying thank you and showing you that your sacrifices were not in vain. To my Mama Elizabeth and Papa Rudy, my ates Rudy Liza, Lorena, Teresa, Jocelyn, and Judy, and to my kuyas Ruel and Noel, and of course to my nephews and cousins. Thank you for being the backbone of this success and for the unconditional love and support. I am forever grateful to all of you, and you will always be my inspiration. To my churchmates, thank you for the daily dose of encouragement and the prayers. To my school publication family, I may not be the best editor-in-chief, but I will always cherish every moment I've spent with you all. I will never regret choosing this family, for you are the one that adds colors to my life. Because of journalism, I learned things I never imagined that I would do and go to places I would have never thought to go. Most importantly, thank you for instilling in me the culture of excellence. Indeed, in school publication, journalists don't just proud, but grow. To Sir Bonifacio B. Pajarillo Jr., my success in the field of journalism wouldn't be possible without your guidance. Thank you for trusting me and for bringing out the best in me. Thank you also for reminding us to stay humble, and as what you have said, talents and skills will get you there, but character will stay you in there. To Mama Amor Lagrada, I am humble and grateful to have you as our spiritual mother for reminding us to offer everything to God. To Sir Alex, Ma'am Charlene Gassit, Sir Marvin, and to all Busta Poppers, I feel grateful that God and life put people like you in my path. To my former organizations, the Supreme Student Government, the Telaria Commerce Guild, the Red Cross Youth Organization, you will always have a place in my heart. To my former editors-in-chief, Kuya Ayan, Kuya Norman, Kuya Edwin, to the best news writer, Christine Joy Arcaina, to our interview queen, Ruth Galera, our photo George, Tricia Main and Tricia Rose, to the last man standing, General Abrigana, to my sports writing counterpart, Clint Buktuan, to Regine Boya, Dayan, Jana, and all the Viewpoint and Ang Diwa editors, my sincerest gratitude to all of you. To my circle of friends, the Morning Grave family, and to my classmates, thank you so much for all the memories. To F. Bustamante Central Elementary School and F. Bustamante National High School, Thank you for the opportunities you have given me. It was truly an honor to represent the school at the division, region, and even at the national level. I will continue to uphold the torch of excellence, the Bustamante way. To those whom I have not mentioned, thank you for making my life better. To everyone who is watching right now, I salute you for making it this far. You are the warrior that braves whatever life is throwing at you. And how many times did you say you would give up, yet you are still here? And lastly, to our Heavenly Father, you have been so good to us. Thank you is an understatement. That is why we bring back all the glory, honor, and praises unto you. Truly, we can do all things through Christ who strengthens us. Indeed, life is so short and we should live it well. If we want to write a good book of our lives, we as authors need to work closely with the editors, that is our family, friends, and loved ones. Thus, there is no better editor-in-chief than God to help us correct, organize, and copy-edit every detail of our lives that will remind us to live an accurate and consistent life. Because in the end, many are the plans in a person's heart, but it is the Lord's purpose that prevails. By so doing, we will certainly produce a book worth reading. We will be happy to have a worthwhile book to share with others and inspire them to write a good one too. Once again, to my fellow graduates, today is the last blank page of our senior high school journey as we finally put an end to this chapter of our life. Together, let us continue to write our story and open another page of opportunities and possibilities. Let us embark on a new beginning with faith, hope, and love. The page is open, the pen is yours. This is Romel Ilige of Humanities and Social Sciences saying, no matter what happens, life must go on. Graduates of 2021, let us press on with passion and determination. Be the best that we can possibly be as we step closer to our dreams. Padayon sa pagkabot sa atong pangandoy, to God be all the glory.
Thank you so much, Romel. That was indeed a very motivating speech. To give and convey our deepest thanks and respect to our teachers, who are our living heroes, let us listen to another one of our students' speeches. Mark Lloyd D. Tampad with high honors.
All great people in this world have been inspired by their teachers at some point in their lives. All of us have been nurtured and motivated by these people who sacrificed their time, who inculcated vital life lessons, and whose passion is to touch the hearts of the students they encounter. Indeed, teaching is one of the noblest professions of all. However, when this global pandemic shook the entire world and our nation, the education sector was also heavily affected. Hence, it transformed teaching in this time of crisis to what is so-called the new normal. Undeniably, this academic year has become challenging more than ever. In these difficult times, you heed the call of service. During this time when the national economy is struggling, when everything seems so uncertain, skeptical, and where many sectors became paralyzed, you stepped forward for the pursuit of learning. Yes, this global pandemic may have caught us off guard and even struck our people, yet our nation's heroes have risen, adapt, and have been responsive to the changes of the new normal setup of education. They have proven that no number of strongholds nor any waves of a pandemic can ever prevail over us. They testified that nothing can ever stop our individual and collective dreams. These unsung heroes are our teachers. They are the ones who are barely celebrated, but at this moment, we dedicate this to them because they are worthy of every praise, gratitude, and applause. Our teachers have become leaders as well during these trying times. They have become innovators who exemplify leadership, responsibility, and excellence. And when the resources are limited and the scarcity is high, they became servants, messengers, agents of change to the needs of the youth, to the dreams of the children. Amidst the darkest hours brought by this unprecedented crisis, our teachers became the bearer of a torch bringing light, the glimmer of hope and inspiration to the youth of today. They imparted the knowledge and wisdom that are substantial to the future of this world, the future of this generation. In the words of Henry Brooks Adams, a teacher affects eternity. He can never tell where his influence stops. We can attest to this phrase because we are all products of our teachers. We are who we are today because of the greatest lessons we have learned and gained from them. From our preschool days to this very last moment of our senior high school year, our teachers are some of the greatest contributors and influencers who have ignited our passion and interest. From teaching us and memorizing the alphabet, helping us to spell a word, guiding us to construct simple to complex sentences, to developing and honing our ideas, creativity, communication, and critical thinking skills, all of which we owe to the educators whom we have met through the years. Today, I will take this moment to thank all of my teachers who have impacted my student life in this institution. To Ma'am Amor Lagrada, to Ma'am Leslie, Ma'am Clarissa Belgas, Ma'am Utong, Ma'am Mirasol Fabona, Sir Ugis, Ma'am Michelle, Ma'am Fresca, Ma'am Marilia, Ma'am Bangkil, Ma'am Encarnacion, Ma'am Elban Buena, Ma'am Namang, Ma'am Gloss, Ma'am Chona, Sir Gerson, Ma'am Calendro, Sir Marvin, Ma'am Taporco, to my publication advisor, Sir Bonnie Pajarillo, and to my grade 12 advisor, Ma'am Jocelyn Noveloso. And of course, to all my subject teachers from grade 7 up until grade 12. You served as the compass that activated the magnets of my curiosity, knowledge, and wisdom. If we will reflect on the past year, it has indeed brought the worst of us and even turned our lives upside down. We were all situated in this very skeptical place and time. We have all witnessed one of the greatest tragedies that were ever written in human history that questioned our ability to thrive. We have witnessed many lives who have lost, many families who have grieved, individuals who were in the midst of pain and sadness, and even now, many people are still fighting to live. Aside from our teachers, we dedicate this message as well to all the workers, employees, and frontliners who work very hard to contribute to the improvement of the community and to the needs of the society. But most of all, we dedicate this to all of those who have lost their jobs, their families, and even their hopes. You are the true symbol of courage, resilience, and inspiration. To all the teachers, even when you have run out of strength and hope, always remember that you matter and you have brought significant changes to us, your students. Rest assured that we will apply those in our journey to the greater heights of life. In these times, we may often ask for a beacon of hope and a glimmer of light. We may often pray to God for another strength in braving a plight of a new day filled with uncertainties. We didn't even have any idea if we could still find ourselves breathing the next day. Many things are unsure and uncertain, but the only thing we're certain of is that there is always light at the end of the tunnel. Hence, may we all continue to believe in what our teachers have instilled to us, to hold on to our hopes, to our dreams, to our future. Padayon ta.
Thank you so much, Mark Lloyd. Without a doubt, all of the teachers, including myself, were moved and touched by the fact that we had such a significant impact on your life. Aside from us, there are a few people who are considered to be your greatest supporters, providers, counselors, and heroes. You wouldn't be who you are now if it weren't for these people. You are right, they are your parents. To give us the tribute to parents, let's hear from Rachel Marie V. Malacura with high honors.
I would like to commemorate a lovely quote for all of us. It is the sunlight of parental love and encouragement that enables a child to grow in competence. To all dear parents, the epitome of bravery and continence, our first mentor, our best friend, our encourager, and our number one supporter, a pleasant morning. May this simple message of gratitude and a sentimental tribute to you will serve as your motivation to continue to guide, love, and support your children in everything they do that makes them happy and good. On this remarkable day is the day that your children will finally reap out the fruits of their hard work. Perseverance, determination, sleepless nights, and cafe-filled bloodstream. The success of graduating with flying colors and a feeling of content and bliss. True enough, it's pleasing to see that your hard work and endless sacrifices are finally paid off. This 2-year journey in senior high school wouldn't be easier without our parents. Every parent is our inspiration to continue pursuing our studies to pay back their sacrifices at the end of the day and cherish the golden moments that we always do our best to succeed and make them proud. The untimely shape of the new normal setup these days isn't really easy to cope up with. But still, you manage to extend a helping hand and help your children to be more dedicated to their studies, even against all odds. These graduates are harnessed from such supportive and loving parents like you. Every parent deserves to be congratulated and recognized because you deserve all the love in the world. On the venture of this event, we would like to express our heartfelt and sincere gratitude and love to all the parents out there who serves as our bright torch during the midst of our hardships, the one who witnesses our tears and struggles, the one who encourages us to seek beauty in everything, fostering positivity and having faith in God. Yes, life may be a series of ups and downs, but no matter how hard the battle is, you never left our side from the start until the end. To my mama and papa, though you may not be the most affluent and perfect, but I didn't reach this state right now without your support. On this day, I want to acknowledge and emphasize your limitless love to me. Everything I have and everything I am, I owe it to you. Salamat sa pagpangga o pag-amuma. The sacrifices you endured just for my betterment and brighter future are beyond any description. You're not only great parents, but the greatest person I've ever met. When I cannot even find anyone besides me, behind my every facades, even then I'm sure both of you are my shadow during the hour of need. There are times that we have serious misunderstandings, but in the brink of my successes and failures, you're always there. Thank you so much for everything, Ma, Pa. Even though we're living on an average status, still you do your best to give me and my sibling a serene and contented life, and that's what matters most. I love you. And this message also commemorates to the loss of Noble family, especially to his parents. And to this day, we send our sorrows to our batchmate, passed away 2 months ago, to the bereaved family. Our deepest condolences and warm congratulations to both of you, that your son is well raised and a good child. To all tatay, nanay, ina, ama, to name a few, this is for you. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts. This message is bonded with love, which serves as a reward for all the sacrifices and difficulties you encounter along the way. Today isn't already the end yet, but to inaugurate the steps towards the incoming successes. We love you, dear parents, more than words can say. Kining mga pagtagad na among nadawat, dili kani mahimong posible kung dili tungod kaninyo. Among nakabot karon tungod kini sa inyong pagsuporta ug pag-amuma. Indeed, all of this is God's glory, mercy, and utmost love. Salamat sa inyong mga ginikanan.
Thank you so much, Rachel Marie, for that very touching tribute. I'm sure all of your parents are proud of you right now. I believe we are all delighted with the remarks spoken in our honor by our students. Well, such remarks would not be possible without the unwavering backing of our passionate school principal. Ladies and gentlemen, let us now listen to an inspirational message from our school principal, Ma'am Joan B. Galarion.
To accomplish great things, we must not only act, but also dream. Not only plan, but also believe, reminds Anatole France. My respect and warm greetings to our Deputy Regional Director, Alan Parnaso, CESO 2, Schools Division Superintendent of Davao City Division, Reynaldo Villena, CESO 5, Cluster 4 PSDS, Bernabe M. Alicaya, faculty and staff of FBNHS, parents and guardians of Batch 2021, and to you, our beloved graduates, good day. It is with great pride that most of our hardship for 6 years will be paid off soon. I am so happy to share with your excitement of your graduation ceremony. Let me draw upon the wisdom of Nelson Mandela. What counts in life is not the mere fact that we have lived. It is what difference we have made to the lives of others that will determine the significance of the life we lived, especially in the midst of horrible pandemic disease. High school life has been an unforgettable journey that has prepared you for the future of significance, whatever it may hold. These years, you have involved some of the most memorable different changes and influential moments of your life. Individually, your experiences here are unique, but together you share a common bond that transforms into who you are now, brave and vibrant survivors of COVID-19 pandemic. Further, your high school education is just a referendum for a life that is yours to live and to lead, whatever it may be. Thus, keep aiming higher and wider, be more persevering and optimistic, and practice positive affirmation. This day is a major milestone of your lives that you should be recognized for its immense significance. It is an act not only personal commitment, but also of responsibility and success. You have all worked hard to get to this day, and this should serve as launching point directing yourselves to higher education and to whatever profession your passion may find in life. This milestone of your life has already shown you how capable you are of accomplishing your goals when you commit yourselves to them. I hope all of you today can take this personal accomplishment as an example of anything is truly possible when your minds are into it. No matter whether along with pandemic, as you continue of your lives, take each trial with confidence, knowing that you have achieved great heights and are equipped with indispensable tools to pursue your future. Your life is a continuous story to write on, and the education ahead of you is the journey to fulfill. With the formation of character and sanity of goodwill this school has instilled in you, be the academic combatant against ignorance, loss of time, and wicked impulses. I hope and pray very sincerely, embracing the core values of education, your batch will be the potent granary and repository of the true Filipino Bustamanians. Always begin with God's inspiration. Allow Him to accompany you with His saving help and divine providence, and find fulfillment and completion in His will and glory. Old Mandino assures you, beginning today and onwards, failure will never overtake you if your determination to succeed is strong enough. Now, may I ask everyone to repeat after me. Failure will never overtake me if my determination to succeed is strong enough. Thank you and congratulations.
Thank you so much, Mom Joanne, for your lovely message. Your message has truly touched and motivated us. Another way to express appreciation to those whom you owe a great deal of your achievement is through a song. To lead you in the singing of the tribute song entitled Salamat by Yang Constantino, let's now have the selected grade 12 students.
Nais kong malaman mo, ika'y bahagi na ng buhay ko. Dahil sa'yo ako'y may pag-asa. Ang awiting ito'y para sa'yo, at kung maubos ang tinig di masisisi, dahil iyong narinig mula sa labi ko. Salamat, salamat, sa iyong marinig, ibok ng dalangin. Ikaw ay mahalaga sa akin, ang awitin ko'y maging panangin.
so much, selected grade 12 students, for that heartfelt rendition of the song Salamat. At this juncture, General John M. Abrigana, with high honors, will lead the Pledge of Loyalty.
Pledge of Loyalty. With sense of responsibility, we solemnly pledge to F. Bustamante National High School that we shall strive to live up to the standard of excellence of our alma mater. We shall uphold the school's noble traditions and ideals to bring honor and glory to its name by working with utmost effort, efficiency, and integrity. Equipped on our quest to elevate the mind, strengthen the character, and to always on the side of the law, freedom, and justice for the service of God, country, and mankind. As we acknowledge the learnings and trials we have experienced throughout this year in this institution, the values will serve as our stepping stone in soaring high in our next journey. This word of honor will truly live in our hearts and minds to become a productive citizen that contributes meaningfully to the betterment of my country. We pledge our vision and our lives to support the massive initiatives of the Department of Education, especially on its flagship programs on innovative response relevant to address emerging and country-specific challenges. So help us God.
Thank you very much, General John. The moment we've all been waiting for. Ladies and gentlemen, let us welcome the graduates as they sing their graduation song entitled, I Can.
I can live,
I can love, I can reach the heavens above. I can right what is wrong. I can sing just any song. I can dance, I can fly, and touch a rainbow in the sky.
I can be your good friend. I can love you until the end.
It took you so long to make me see how lucky I am, 'cause I am free, free to do things I wanna do. What took you so long to make me feel I can give love so real? What took you so long to let me know that I can live, I can love, I can reach the heavens above.
I can right what is wrong. I can sing just any song.
I can dance, I can fly, and touch a rainbow in the sky.
I can be your good friend. I can love you
until the end. It took you so long to make me cry, so I know the reasons why. I'm so lucky I can smile. I didn't know this for a while. I can live, I can love, I can reach the heavens above. I can right what is wrong. I can sing just any song. I can dance, I can fly, and touch a rainbow in the sky. I can be your good friend. I can love you. I can live, I can love, I can reach the heavens above. I can right what is wrong. I can sing just any song. Can dance, I can fly, and touch the rainbow in the sky. I can be your good friend. I can love you rainbow in the sky. I can be your good friend. I can love you until the end. I can love you until the end.
Let's give our graduates some virtual applause. Before we end the symbolic academic exercise, F. Bustamante National High School would like to acknowledge the efforts and the undying support of the parents, the administrators, and the faculty of FBNHS throughout this very challenging school year. Most especially to you parents, guardians, and friends of the graduates, maraming salamat po. Our dear Bustamanian graduates, explore, dream, discover, but always remember to make your gratitude greater than your success. Ladies and gentlemen, the 41st commencement exercises of F. Bustamante National High School is hereby concluded. Congratulations, batch 2020-2021. Be the best that you can ever be. You are now a step closer to your dreams. This has been your host, Amibel T. Bacalya, saying, Mabuhay ka, Bustamanians!
Ladies and gentlemen, the recessional, headed by the school administrators and the senior high school faculty and staff,